Welcome to the Apollo DI video. Apollo DI is an exceptionally economic system for an ideal entry to digital impressions with Sirona. Impressions are taken in the dental practice and then further processed in the dental lab. To start off, the dentist or assistant enters the patient's case in the software. To ensure data safety, an ID can be used instead of the patient's name. Operation couldn't be simpler with the touchscreen. In the next step, the indications and materials are selected. Sirona Connect features a very wide range of indications, from single tooth restorations and bridges to individual abutments and telescopes. There is also a great variety of materials. All materials are possible, including metal, not just all ceramic. With our patient, tooth 26 is restored with a zirconium oxide crown and veneering, and a glass ceramic inlay is placed on tooth 27. The patient is prepared and ready for the impression to be taken. Before taking the impression, a light coating is applied in the patient's mouth. This ensures highly precise images. A thin coat is more than sufficient. The teeth do not have to be completely covered. This camera technology represents a flowing acquisition process. The camera measures the sprayed-on contrast made up of black and white particles in order to create a virtual model. The camera itself is very light. It weighs no more than 100 grams and can be operated like an instrument. The starting point can be controlled precisely using the scan button, and acquisition does not start until the camera is positioned over the area to be scanned. The practitioner does not have to maintain a certain distance. However, a maximum of 20 millimeters should not be exceeded. There are two scan windows, the live preview and the model preview in 3D. Blue indicates that data is being recorded. Red indicates that the data flow has been interrupted. If the data flow is interrupted, the practitioner returns to an occlusal surface which has already been scanned and is thus able to quickly pick up where he left off. The acquired area can be assessed at any time and easily rescanned if necessary. Here, you can see just how well the multi-touch monitor works. Scanning of the antagonist. This is done in the same way as the prepared jaw. Here too, the practitioner guides the camera using flowing movements over the area to be acquired. Buccal registration. In order to communicate the position of upper and lower jaw with respect to each other to the software, it is enough to scan 3 to 4 teeth. The data is aggregated automatically. After the user has registered to the portal, the familiar Sirona Connect workflow ensues. The impression data is uploaded and the electronic order form is completed. The data is transferred within a few seconds. The lab receives an email to confirm that the data set has arrived. The data is received via the in-lab software, which has direct access to the Connect portal. The lab opens the data set and can contact the dentist directly if, for example, rescanning is necessary. In complicated cases, even while the patient is still in the chair. This is not the case here. The lab then decides whether it needs a model, produces this itself in the in-lab MCXL, or orders one centrally. Available from the App Store since last April, access to order administration for the dentist and lab. The system features open interfaces for further processing. The dental technician can choose whether to use the in-lab software or other software. What's more, he can decide upon the milling unit to be used for milling the dataset. Advantages of the system: no follow-up costs, no transmission fee, no license costs, updates free of charge, open datasets.